She's back to doing the same things.
Wow.
It's about time I speak the truth about this woman.
Damn. Coming up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show.
And you're not angry at me. You're angry at your life.
Sutton goes low.
I am actually a very calm person until you push me so hard that I have to be reactionary.
In one moment, I called you stupid.
I have never met a thirstier human, dehydrated.
We also can't weaponize in moments of vulnerability.
Who's weaponizing?
If she had a stronger vocabulary, she wouldn't have been upset with the word because she would have understood what I was talking about.
Midlife crisis, this is fun, young girl.
Midlife crisis.
Blah, blah, blah.
That is so rude. You're volatile.
Sutton is very mercurial.
Jennifer,
What did I
we
say?
are supposed to be friends.
We are friends.
Exit to the right.
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show starts right now.
Camille has been coming around year after year after year after year, trying to get a rise out of me.
Oh, Lord.
And I don't give it to her. Okay, bitch, is this what's gonna take to get you to go away?
Years ago, my house burnt down. I lost my house. I lost my assistant of many, many years. And I didn't get a lot of compassion or empathy from some, especially Dorit and I
Honey, you
went
were
to
a total
blows.
to me.
Damn!
That blew me away. Honestly, it felt
But
so
Camille-
unnecessary to say that.
Hold on. If you remember in Camille's sit down, she said she was sorry for Denise that her rented house burned down.
I'm not sure that Denise fully understands. She's very lucky that her rented house did not get burned down.
Camille is no angel in that.
No,
I'm sorry that
I'm not
Camille's
saying-
house burned down. I don't want anybody's house to burn
I'm
down.
not saying Camille's an angel.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it felt very unnecessary to call her a CUNT.
But it's one of Dorit's classic moments.
Camille, you're a stupid.
Well, that doesn't make it attractive or
It
necessary.
makes me laugh.
You have no business coming in, trying to ruffle my feathers over something from 8 years ago
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
a nothing.
In one moment, I called you stupid.
It was a nothing. How many apologies, how many this, how many that, how much attention. I swear to you, I have said this over and I have
You're like, it's
never met a
tiring.
thirstier human, dehydrated.
I've been called that word. I haven't heard y'all say one thing to her about calling me a
But why do we need to?
You are one. And laughed at for being called that word.
I don't like that word.
I don't either. But she was a little bit gunning for Dorit.
Do you regret inviting Camille?
No.
Wow, so we are trying to mend fences. We're trying to move forward. You know full well that you bring this woman around and she's got one purpose and one purpose only. And that is, there, Dorit.
I mean, it's not abnormal for me to invite Camille to an event.
There.
Camille had come
Do you know
to
what I mean?
Kyle's dinner the year
Yes.
before. Like, we all know
Right.
Camille.
When the jacket was upside down, Camille
Yeah.
was there.
Listen, I was also having issues with Dorit, and there's
Invited her as
other
well.
issues going on in the
Sure.
group. And if I start saying, "Oh, I can't invite this one because this one has a problem," or this, then I wouldn't have a party ever again.
I will say this about that party. I brought my daughter to that party, Porter.
Yes.
And Porter was
And
gorgeous.
she was watching us have this conversation. And I remember
girlfriend,
thinking,
too.
I cannot believe that I brought my daughter to this party with us fighting like this, and also with these slurs being slung across the table. I was embarrassed for myself and embarrassed for my daughter that she had to watch it. It was not a good moment for any of us. I don't think any of us should be proud of it. And I wasn't proud to be a part of it.
It makes me laugh. And I'm not surprised. I think this is the worst time in her life. And I remember how ugly I acted and how ugly I was. So I cannot sit here and, pretend to be, oh my God. I can't do that. I'm accepting it for what it is.
I think it's a bad excuse.
I don't. I acted terribly. I was terrible. My life was out of control, including the way I was acting. So when I look at it through my eyes, I'm like, I'm going to give her grace for this one. Now, if it continues, that's a different story. We could get a great Sutton. We could get an angry Sutton. We could get anything that's just like different than it was 5 minutes ago. She's inconsistent and she doesn't listen. And yes, I stand by what I said. The one thing I would like to say to you, since we're all being open, You're volatile. It's inconsistent. It's great, and then it gets flipped on its head.
I don't remember her making that comment. I do think that...
Would you like for me to reenact?
No, but Sutton is very mercurial.
Jennifer, we're supposed to be friends.
No, we are. Whose side are you on? What? I'm on Sutton's side.
Jennifer.
What did I say? What did I say?
We are supposed to be friends.
We are friends.
You just called me mercurial.
That's how
and
you
I
make
am
it
one of the only people on this show that knows the meaning of that word.
Just sort of like, broop, broop, broop.
In layman's terms.
Yes, yes.
I would say responsive.
Yes, responsive. She has a lot. She has lots of emotions. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like when you're in Indonesia and there's a sudden thunderstorm and then suddenly the sun comes out and dries out all the rain and it never even happened. So it's sort of like, am I making things better or am I making things worse?
Jennifer, I just saw a sign that said, Jennifer, you can go now.
You can go now. This is why we love Sutton, because she has many flavors like Baskin Robbins.
Exit to the right.
You know, Sutton, I like that she's sort of like childlike and funny. I see her as someone who's wounded, and so I have compassion for that aspect of her. But then, of course, she can go 0 to 100, no doubt, like the weed dinner.
I'm sorry for that. You've already lost 2 sisters. Do you want to lose a third?
Or what happened at Magic Mike.
I got all those dollars.
This had nothing to do with the pants. It had nothing to do with the pants.
But with that said, I also know another side of her.
Well, of course I can overreact. I'm Southern. This is what we do. We overreact to things. Can I be inconsistent? Yes, because when you lie to me, I have to be inconsistent to keep up with your lies. And volatile? No. That came out of nowhere. I think that these girls like to call me names because they don't like to face the fact that they're liars.
I'm truthful. I was just calling something out.
That's comical. It's
You're
almost
not
like watching
laughing.
it's like a comedy act. Obviously, I find most of the things that come out of her mouth to be very hypocritical. They don't match her actions. She has no sense of self or ability to realize how erratic she is. And then there's always a moment where she's like apologizing.
I'm sorry, but I don't want us to be so disjointed. Sisterhood, honesty.
And you almost feel bad. No sooner than she's back to doing the same thing.
It is not my fault that you are in the position that you are in.
Yeah, I said it. I said it. I said it because it's about time I speak the truth about this woman.
Damn.
All I know is this. Erica was very inconsistent with her story, with her husband's accident. Dorit was very overreactive at the table with Kyle at Oceanside. Erica was very volatile against me at Kathy's caviar dinner. Don't talk to me like that.
Or what?
Seriously.
Or what?
Or nothing.
Right, exactly. Shut the up.
So, the two of them need to calm down and remember who they are before they call me names again.